guys, thanks for joining me today. I thought we'd have a chat about, do long distance relationships work? Well, very interesting. So there might be people out there who have had long distance relationships before, or those that might be considering them. And sure, not all will work. Same as any relationship, not all will work. And granted, a long distance relationship is probably going to be less likely to work because you don't really see each other as much as what you would in a conventional relationship, let's say. But having said that, sometimes when you're in a conventional relationship and you see each other every day, it can get very, very full on very quick. It can, almost be in each other's pockets too much, and that can be a recipe for disaster as well. I think the more, this is just my views, guys, so you've got your own views, I've got mine, so feel free to discuss them and put them in the comments too. But I feel that the younger you are, the less likely a long distance relationship would work. I think that's I think as you get older, you mellow out a bit, you're more relaxed about things, you're more accepting. Hopefully you're not as mistrusting, I guess. It's very important that, I think, if you're going to do a long distance relationship, obviously firstly you get to know that person. Now, if you have never met her, well, it's very important that you get on the internet and keep in contact, telephone, that sort of thing, on a very regular basis until the time when you can actually go and meet with that person and actually start to form that physical relationship that you have, the interaction that you have with each other. And that's very important to start that. And then I think, as you're going along and you're away from each other, very important to get on the same page with each other, a bit of a plan, or celebrate milestones together. Or we've been together for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Birthdays, you can do that all on the internet through Skype and programs similar to that. So I think they're very important because it gives you that sense of bonding and closeness and that sort of thing. So very important to celebrate all that sort of stuff and plan out ahead. Okay, this is what our plan is together. Work it out together. Saying, well, after so many months or a year, you'll visit, say you might visit every 3 months, every 6 months. All we can do is once a year. And then also have the ultimate goal. What timeline would that be when you're actually going to be, coming to live with each other, if that's in the plans. It may not be at that stage. It might be just, okay, we'll visit every 3 to 6 months, boom, 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 and see how that goes. So it's very important, though, you're on the same page, whatever you decide. So both parties are very clear about what to expect from each other. So yeah, go and see each other as much as possible. So obviously within budgets, where you're actually flying to countries or cities, whatever the case may be. And so you can actually spend as much time as possible, and really important to be considerate of each other's feelings. It's a tough time, and one person in the relationship may do it a lot easier than the other. We're all built differently. So if the other person is struggling a bit and you're not, be considerate. Don't make light of it. Don't make fun of it. Be considerate about how they're feeling about it, because it's all part of the connection, that you're building that connection with each other, and you want to make sure that you show your understanding. You must have trust as well. Like being away from each other and not being able to see, you think it's no good thinking, oh, I wonder what she's 10 minutes late. Where is she? Well, that's just crazy. We've still got a life to live. We've got to get out there and do it, and sometimes life gets in the way of getting home and talking to each other on the internet or whatever. So unless you've got evidence, hard evidence to say that you don't trust her anymore, and and of course you've always got to be on the lookout for that as well, but without being paranoid. But unless you've got hard evidence, then you've got to trust. Otherwise, what's the point in it? You're just going to drive yourself crazy, and the relationship's going to end before it even starts, really. So that's pretty much my tips on it. Obviously, for me, it's worked. You know, we had a long distance relationship, and I went over there after I think it was about 3 months. I went over and met her. Then I went another 3 months. I went and met her again, and then about 6 months after that, we actually brought her to Australia and on a tourist visa. And she liked it here. We were getting on very well together. We're very compatible in every way. So we then did the went and got married and did the whole visa thing. And yeah, she's been here ever since. So yes, it can work. So, but you know, be prepared. It's not always as easy as what people might think, or and it's not always as hard as what people might think as well. So. All I say is if it's in your heart and you really believe it's so, then give it a go. Okay, if you like the video, hit the like button, comment below, get some comments happening about your experiences or what you believe around this long distance relationships, and yeah, share it around and hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to get more videos as we pop up. Hope you'll catch us again next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.